Yeah, I don't know just yet, but it hurts. I'm pissed off. So, yeah.
Pissed off at the injury, or just pissed off at the fight in general?
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to take him out, but he's a world-class operator. Couldn't close the distance. Wanted to throw a bit more volume, but you know, he was backing up a lot, which is what it is. Just try to stay patient, pick the shots, especially after I felt my hand go. I was just like, oh, come on. Yeah. So I'm annoyed at that.
How early into the fight did you hurt it?
I think it was towards the end of the first.
Oh, wow. In the first round, it looked like he had scouted you pretty well. He was landing that infamous Giga kick, and then you were chasing him down, and then it seems he tired out, and you could kind of close the distance. So after that first round, did you have to readjust anything, or did you know that he would probably slow down?
No, that was the whole plan. The whole strategy was, we know he's so explosive, the opening stanza, block a couple of kicks, weather the storm, and he's going to start getting slower and slower and slower, and just start doing our work.
Did he hurt you with anything else in there after, especially in that first round?
No, the body shots are all right. I feel pretty solid around the body. I do a lot of crunches.
And obviously you need to check the hand out, but it looked like you said you wanted a higher ranked guy next. So I guess say that hand is clear and you can get back in there soon. How soon do you want to get back in there?
I mean, what if January, July? Stretch it out to December could be nice, just to give this maximum recovery time. It feels very familiar with what I've done before, and that took a few months, so we'll see.
Considering, you've had these long layoffs before when it comes to injuries, and you said you felt like this before, is that frustrating at all, knowing, you kind of know what lays ahead if it is the worst case scenario? Yeah,
weirdly, the layoffs don't really come from injuries. It's in the earlier part of my career, the UFC kind of shelved me for UK events, and they were coming once a year. And I think at that point I was 5-0 just fighting in the UK, and I'm like, can I get a fight somewhere?
So are you hoping to see how the rest of the division shakes out? Because Brian Ortega just got matched up with Diego, I think it was yesterday.
That's a very cool fight.
At the Sphere, so maybe is the winner of that possibly, or maybe even the loser of that something? Because you would assume the winner might be in line for maybe an interim title or...
Yeah, whoever wins that's getting lined up for the title, right?
Yeah. It depends on when, because Volkanovski obviously seems to think he'll get the winner of Ilya and Max at some point.
He deserves it. Yeah. Fair play.
Arnold, over here.
Yep.
Yes, there seemed to be a lot of respect between you and Giga, but then at the face-off yesterday, he seemed to be talking to you. What exactly was he saying? Because he made a tweet last night as well.
What was the tweet?
You can send as many spies as you want in my training room, but tomorrow no one will help you in the octagon. He started thinking I had spies in the camp, and he said something about us being in England and everyone being English, and I was like, yeah, kind of is what happens. But the MMA circuit is a very small circuit, and we're a very tight-knit community. We know everyone. But I didn't have any spies. I had a couple of teammates that were working out with their training partner that was fighting in the card, and they just told me that he asked them to leave, and they did. So and then my nutritionist was helping someone, but I never asked anyone to go and watch or do anything. I've never done that, so I was a bit confused when he said that at the face-off. I was like, what? I was just like, okay. But then I understood after, and I was just like, all right. But I think he was accusing a few people, and someone in Nathaniel Wood's team, because I know those guys, they were saying maybe they asked them to, I don't know. There was something weird about that. I don't know. I didn't ask for no spy tips. And the food you have in front of you, what have you got there?
It's a burger. It's pretty juicy. The fries are not. Fries are crap, but the burger's good. I'll rate it.
Do the fries at least taste good after a long camp and not having any?
Well, I have a cheat day every Saturday. I go all out. I had 7,000 calories 2 weeks ago. My nutritionist nearly had a heart attack.
So what's your go-to thing on a cheat day?
Oh, a cheat day. What did I have? After sparring, I had a double steakhouse Angus from Burger King. I had a Domino's, and then I went to Nando's after. And then I had one of them big chocolates, like the Dairy Milk ones with the caramel in it, one of those. What did I have after? Oh, and I went out and had a McFlurry. There was something else. It was a good day.
You're making me hungry right now.
3 weeks out, actually. That was 3 weeks out. That's the last big cheat day. And after that, kind of tone it down a little bit.
So you tone down the cheat days as you get closer to a fight?
Yeah. 2 weeks out, we'll have a little cheat day. But little one.
Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
Can I ask one more? As someone who's had a history with hand injuries, what did you make of the new gloves?
For first fight in them, they ain't great. But I will say, I broke my hand more than the old ones. There is that. But you know, they actually, all jokes aside, they felt fine. I was warming up in them, felt fine. Once they're broken in, like the old ones, they feel good. I was a bit skeptical as a hand man. But yeah, they feel fine.